going on, guys? T-Mart here, and today I'm bringing you guys another episode of Black Ops 2 Jumps and Spots. We're going to be on Carrier today, so this should be good. When I originally played on Carrier, I thought there were going to be just an absolute crap ton of jump spots for you to do, but unfortunately, there's just a bunch of invisible walls and stuff that doesn't allow you to jump on some things. But there's still quite a few good spots that I want to show you guys, so let's get into it. So first of all, I got a couple of spots right here on BO2 for you guys. A couple of good capture spots, as well as just good spots in general to use in any game type. Number one is you can get on top of this plane here. A lot of people don't know you can. Just run up the wing and get up here. Or if you just straight up run up the front of the plane, you can get up, and it's not too bad. You can kind of use it for cover, take over spawns and things like that. But mainly what this can be used for is to capture B domination. So if you spawn on this side of the map over here and the enemies are coming from this way, just at the start of the map, take A, come run up, and get right here, and you're going to be golden. You're going to take the flag, people are going to be under you trying to figure out what's going on, and you're going to be good. You can shoot them if you need to, but you probably won't have to because nobody ever looks up there. Your feet aren't going to stick out or anything. It's going to be very, very good. Now, what do you do if you want to capture B from the other side of the map? Well, you don't really want to get up on the plane because if you look here, it's going to be really easy for them to see you sitting on top of this. So what you want to do, or what at least I do, is I come over here. I get in this corner right here. It kind of protects you from nades and stuff. And if I need to, I'll hop up right here, and you can continue to capture it if a nade comes. And after you capture it, you can move a little bit to the left, and now you have a ton of cover. You can peek out. You can kill enemies as they come to capture the flag. And overall, this is just a very, very, very good spot. So, you know, capture like this, hop up, and you got a good defensive spot. Now, moving on to the this side of the map, we're going to do a whole circle around the map like this. So starting off over here, there really isn't too much. You can hop up on some of these barrels and boxes and stuff, but I don't really see a need for it. What I do like to do is hop up on the helicopter and get right here, and it gives you a nice little line of sight over to C DOM. So if enemies are taking C, rather than running like this right into their lines of sight, right where they're going to be sitting like this waiting for you, what you can do is just hop up on the tail of this chopper, and you're going to have a nice line of sight over there, and you can use it as cover, and you can take them out. So that's pretty good. Now, this thing right here, this is one of the most annoying parts of Black Ops 2 because you can't shoot through it, and you guys know those snipers that literally sit on this thing all game long and trap you back in your spawn, and it's so annoying. So how do you deal with them? There's really not much you can do. I do have one little strategy that's kind of obvious. A lot of people really don't know about it, surprisingly. But what I'll do is I'll come around this side of the map, and you can either choose to try to fight it out with them, but using these as cover, or if you come like this and get up against these missiles and then drop down here, a lot of people don't know there's this little walkway down here. You can run along this, climb up a ladder, and it's going to put you right in the position to kill them. So that's really the only way to deal with these guys besides trying to throw nades and stuns and smoke and trying to get around them. But, you know, just know that this little area is here. You can run back and forth. There's nice ladders. And don't fall off like I just did. Now, moving on. Over here by A domination, there is one little spot that can be useful sometimes if you're playing a hard point or whatever. If there's, you know, any reason for enemies to be over on the other side over there by that stealth bomber, you can come down here and you can look across and you can see that little corner that a lot of people tend to camp out in. So if you think someone's gonna be there, come down here, take them out, and they aren't gonna expect you to be there. Now, moving on, if we go across to this corner, this thing is very, very important if you know how to use it right. So first of all, if there are enemies down in this area, instead of dropping down in this this little middle drop off or dropping down by the ladder and stuff over there behind the plane, what you can do is drop down underneath these stairs right here and take them by surprise. It's pretty good. Now, you can also do that the other way. If you want to get up, you can just jump up like this, and I just messed that up. You can just jump up like this. There you go. But anyway, another reason why you would want to use this corner is in hardpoint. I'll switch over to some hardpoint right now. As you can see, you can hop on this railing and capture the hardpoint, and that's very, very useful. Nobody ever looks back there, so you can use it for that, as well as if you think an enemy is up on top of this barrel right here waiting for you to come up, like oftentimes enemies do. You can do one of two things. You can either do what I showed you guys before, jump up here and take them out, or even better, you can come up here, and before you get around the corner to where you can see them, or to where they can see you, just hop up on this railing, hop up in this window, and boom, there's no way they're going to expect you to be coming through this doorway. So that can be pretty useful. This corner overall is just, there's a lot going on here, so make sure you take advantage of it. Now, one thing I want to warn you guys about is I'm seeing more and more people sitting right here and going prone. It's just really hard to see them if you're coming through that back hallway, so make sure to watch out for those guys. and you won't die to a camping noob. Now, one other suggestion I've got for you guys is if the enemy is on the hard point in this area, if they're capturing an objective or whatever, rather than running up like this, or running up over here in the middle like this, where you're really exposed and they can shoot you easily, what I like to do is I'll come in by the plane and by this barrel, and boom, right here. This gives you a lot more cover. If we go down on their level, you're going to see it's easy for them to shoot you here, it's easy for them to shoot you here, it's not so easy for them to see you here over that barrel. So that's just a better way to attack this area of the map if the enemies have control of it. And finally, the last jump spot area strategy thing I've got for you guys is the parkour on the outside of this ship. So oftentimes if the enemy has C and you're trying to flank around, they're gonna have a guy like sitting right here, or maybe back here behind the turbine, or you know, maybe even up here waiting for you. And it's gonna be really hard for you to break through here if they're locking this down, or if they're holding down a hard point, or you know, whatever they may be doing. So what you can do is you can run the entire length of this ship on the outside. So if you come out here, or you can jump through any of these windows, you can hop here, sprint jump to here, sprint jump to the next one, sprint jump to the next one, sprint jump to the barrels, get to the next barrels, get to this thing, and boom, you're all the way around the ship. So do this however you need. You know, if you think there's an enemy right around this corner, you can hop out right here and sprint jump around him, and just know that it's really versatile. You can use this any way you need to, and you can take people out and take them by surprise. So it's very, very useful. But anyway, guys, I think that's just about all I've got for this map. Like I said, there aren't too many, but there are a couple of really useful ones that I think you guys can get some good use out of, and hopefully play really well with. Definitely make sure you use those BDOM strategies. Those work very well. And same with the hardpoint one over in that bottom corner back there. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I got a bunch of great videos soon. I apologize for not being as active as I've wanted to lately. I was just really busy with the holidays and the family and the girlfriend and all that. But I'm going to get back on track. I'm going to have 3 to 4 videos a week for you guys on this channel from now on. And then maybe like 4 or 5 videos a day over on T Martin 2 if you guys haven't checked that out. So thank you all for watching. Catch you all later. Peace.